Yes, from time to time, it seems that my microphone likes to reset itself. Thank you very much. Yeah, so thank you, Kazu, thank you for that. So, which means that if you can't hear me on Twitch, then YouTube also can't hear me too as well. So, yeah, we're here, we're live. I was explaining earlier that the diffusing light works. Although I used a plastic post-it note, I could try actually using a paper post-it note because it's a little bit thicker. That diffuses the light very well. That helps. So yeah, that's just pointing out. So, but we're here, we're live. One more time. Hi everybody, this is CVGS. I'm the captain here, and welcome to the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday. So, it's the 10th anniversary. We're gonna put this away. It's the 10th anniversary of the Vanguard livestream. Hello. It's the 10th anniversary of the Vanguard livestream, and yeah. Hang on, So yeah. Okay. Alright. So just settling a few things and whatnot. So, but yes, we're here. We're live. We're also live on YouTube too as well. So we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the weekly Vanguard stream. So we're here for the festivities. We are going to what you call it? Hang on. So yeah, so we'll just do a bit of admin also because I got something lined up for later after the stream. But yes, yes. So we are gonna be celebrating 10 years of this live stream being happening. Of course, we came here in Divines. So hang on. Right. So yeah, 10th anniversary. We're gonna see what the festivities that they have for the 10th anniversary. We're also gonna be looking at episode 2 and the synopsis for episode 3. But man, if the insight of that we got of Veissrugur in the episode also, which we're actually gonna be getting in here, the full effects on this stream. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. So there's a lot to be pretty excited about for the most part. So yeah, Veissrugur, I can foresee him as the future of meta. I can see him the future meta now. So yeah, the future of meta, which is deck filtering all the way until you go into 0. I love the sudden hate to a C card. Sudden hate to a C card? What do you mean sudden hate to a C card? Not sure what you mean by that, energy, but yes. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing the full reviews of Veissrugur. We did not see a divine skill, so I don't think Veissrugur will have a divine skill. Not that it needs it, in my opinion. I don't feel that it actually needs such a thing. Because it looks pretty strong as it is, also with its ability to be able to, with its full capabilities of being able to, Hamana Babana. The rabbit looks so cute. So yeah, the full capabilities of it. So I don't think it needs the divine skill. Given what it does, I think it does quite a lot for the thing. I have to really pause that video very fast also because of the fact that it's copyrightable. So, and the YouTube stream actually suffered because of it. So yeah, I'm not going to do much about that also for that matter. So for the most part. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna see its full effects, we're gonna see its full abilities. Once it comes out to past the 5-minute mark, then we'll just refresh to make sure that we can actually see the live stream and not be stuck on the loading screen for forever and ever. Sorry, there's just started floating in my brain. But nevertheless, yeah. Okay, so yeah, because one of the new cards for this deck, so you can run 16 copies, and one of the C cards for Keta can bot deck all cards of the same name from top to bottom. Oh, right. C meaning common as well. I thought you meant something else also. But yeah, I mean exactly that. So like because of the fact that it's a C card, you have 60 copies of it. So but that really plays towards the whole combo that we saw in the episode, which is that Veissrugur, so just basically is going to be activating the Moon Gate so many times. You top 7, and then you call down cards with the same name. One you put into the order zone, and then the others you call down to the Vanguard Circle and whatnot. And then you can call from there too as well. I forgot what the full proper chain is also, but nevertheless, so it's looking pretty interesting. So especially when it's quickly pointed out also that his deck filtered down on turn 4. His deck filtered down all the way to like mainly triggers, because that's all he's been putting back into the deck. That's all he's been putting back into the deck. So it's pretty wild. It's supremely wild also to see how things have shaped up to be. To that point. So I predicted that that Veissrugur so is certainly going to actually set a new meta. It's definitely going to set a new meta, which means Rakshasa is not going to stay up for too long. And also Imperial also not probably going to stay up too long also, because if you get deck filter very very fast at turn 4, yeah, your deck's going to do quite a lot. So I'm scared. For the most part, I'm scared to see. But nevertheless, the stream is starting, so yeah. Let's have this music paused and prepare for what to come afterwards, because we do have something special that we're going to be starting on the Tuesday live stream, and I will also cut out their part. I also will cut out the news part of it and actually post the video onto YouTube channel live, and then we'll just present it as as something also. And it's basically I've started doing deck building prompts. So every week I'm actually posting deck building prompts, so that will be showcased next week. And you guys on the Discord server, it's just something fun. Just flex your deck building capabilities. So let's see some fun decks. So which my prompts are going to be for the most part just going to be very very fun. It's just going to be supremely fun. That's the point of it. So and we're starting it this week, and then we'll just carry on. And then if for those of you that are interested in joining in, so it's welcome to anybody that's on Discord server. So I highly encourage you guys to join the Discord server. YouTube, you can find it in the description box below. Twitch, you can actually find it in the bottom as well. Although I probably need to update that also, because how long has it been since I've seen that bottom on my own channel for that. So nevertheless, we will take a look at it, and we'll see what you guys can actually come onto the Discord server and just participate also, because it's free and open. It's fun. It's meant to be fun for the most part. So yeah, I'm anticipating the set 7 Levy Drast list to see how consistent the Levy becomes W the Panther. So yeah, we did see the Levy Drast boost also, the big boost, the triple R boost of it also, and you know, it's just so strong. Being able to actually start searching out for your Levy Drast base, so that you can it's actually more viable now for you to actually play Imperial in the right line instead of Levy Drast with the unit down. So it just makes it so much more consistent, and it's perpetual. It's literally like quite perpetual. So Levy Drast Imperial also is eating good in set 7. He'll eat very very well. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, we're just waiting for the live stream to begin as well. So yeah, everybody all sit in, relax, and of course this is a 10th anniversary celebration. So to speak it out loud, so congratulations to the Vanguard live stream for 10 years of the news live stream happening every week. We've only been here since the overdress days, but I've at least enjoyed every week, so that we tune in and we see what's going on. And I enjoyed getting all the surprises. I enjoy all the fun moments. I also enjoy the stream breaking moments as well, especially whenever Tomari comes up on screen. The stream breaks immediately when Tomari comes up. Still remember those days very very fondly. So yeah, but yeah, a lot of good surprises, a lot of fun times, and everything and all going on from there. So yeah, all in all, what you gonna? Yeah. So I also saw on Twitter as well that people are actually setting up their like 2025 like wishes for Vanguard and what I'd like to see in 2025. I've done my best to really think about what more do I want to see? Like, what would be nice? What do I want Vanguard to be like in 2025? And honestly, I want to see reprints, I guess to say. I want to see these expensive cards also just continue to be available. You know, easily available also, and nothing that breaks the thing. I also like to see continue to see variety in deck builds as well. So while we will have the meta and everything and whatnot, so I would like to see, I would just like to see so just people enjoying and have fun. Maybe even hear like testimonies as well. Maybe interviews with like the winners too as well. If they could give us like you know, like insight as to like what their decks are like, and just something that we can actually analyze more in terms of like how the deck is built also, and that's getting to know like what is the mindset of the players. That's just my thing from there. So yeah, I just participate. Okay, no problem. We'll see it later. So yeah. Is that you can issue or Amano? That's Amane. So yeah. Please just do a set of premium reprints for your strikes. Oh yes, if I really want something that's far out there, so if I have a podcast, I probably will want to do a podcast episode of this. So, but yeah, I mean, if you really want to go far out there, so what we want to see in 2025, I actually want to see the return of V. I actually want to see the return of V-Card collection. It's wild, it's out there. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that's something that I want to see because I honestly do miss the V Premium days. I do miss running with my V Premium decks and just having a ton of fun with whatever it is. And Vanguard, I think, has reached the part also whereby V Premium can just be as wild as Premium can be. It's not about it's not about maintaining balance. It's just about printing stuff that's just fun. It's just about printing stuff that's just fun. And you don't need to tap into the previous pool of what the cards were before. Absolutely 100%. So make new cards. So make new make new aces. Make new A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So hell, even take some of the old like V subclans and just make a new ace monster. Absolutely, do that also. 125 Rivalry Premium event also, and support Great Nature again. So yes, of course. Yeah, I mean, the one that's really out there. So it's like I really want to see. I really want to see like V Premium just research again so, and that's because Bushiroad taking the initiative to actually print us new stuff so, and give us and you know, just give us new units so that doesn't have any space before. So stand up, Tankado. Yeah, do see more Legions in V as well. Yeah, absolutely. And you don't have to tap in. Give us new units. Give us new boss units too as well. I don't mind it at all. I absolutely don't mind if there's new boss units. That's not pre-established. Just give us new stuff as well, and just so that you can actually come back to these old builds and freshen up these old builds as well. Fuck, give me a wilder version of Armor Break Dragon. I don't mind that at all. Give us a wilder version of it. So I absolutely don't mind it at all. We've reached a point in V Premium also where it feels completely safe, right, for you to just do anything also and it be self-contained. And I think that'll be okay. Yeah, yes, Premium, but Premium is already in the state of Wild Westness already. And there's always restrictions they can put in. So you're already doing restrictions in putting restrictions in D already. So you can put similar restrictions in V cards too as well. So that players will have to commit to a full V build. In like in Premium. Or abandon it so in favor of the try and choose strike mechanics. So yeah, as he can play Polaris 150k again. So yeah, like give us an advanced Polaris. Give us a Polaris so that has trained in the wilderness and become Polaris Extreme. Why not? Why not? Make it Polaris Extreme. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, absolutely, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's all that really am like hopeful in the far. That just sounds like my most fun thing that they could do. The fun thing that they could do. So is just bring V back and just focus on making V Premium just fun. Like focusing on it being fun. So yes, the Championship Deluxe 2024 is coming up soon on the 15th of February. Looking at my calendar now, that is like within 4 weeks time, 3 weeks time or so. It's in 3 weeks time. So yeah, on the 15th, that's when the championships will come in as well, and they'll also be live streaming the championships too as well. It's on a weekend, so I will not be in, unfortunately, so I will not be able to cover the event itself as well. But I'm certain it's going to be a hell of a time.
昨年末出場権利を獲得した日本代表の3名を含む世界中の大会で権利を獲得したファイターたちによる世界一を決める大会がいよいよ開催です。
So yeah.
当日は大会の模様を YouTube ヴァンガードチャンネルにて生配信でお届けいたします。2024年の世界最強が決まる瞬間をぜひ皆さんその目でご覧ください。
はい、そしてなんと本日は世界大会で手に入る景品公開しちゃいます。世界大会の景品はこちらです。うわー。
Right. So prizes, World Championship will actually be getting the winter coat, I guess. Winter coat Akina, Prince Akina, I guess. Alright, so you get the special illustrations. The best 8 will get the playmat, and the top 3 will be winning the commemorative card. So yeah. Not much I can say about that. So yeah. Yes, the only thing I can say is calm down there. So yeah. What's what that say? Oh, sorry. I was reading something else. Shouldn't be reading it out loud, so, but it's within my interest that I'm reading it. So. If it's in SG, I'll do it, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, SG is just a link. If we have our own Deluxe Championship here, so like a local champion, if Busho decides to do like local champions, so I think, yeah. 使用することができます。これはでもね、イベントとかショップ大会行ってさ、スタンドアップヴァンガードでこれが出てきたらね、すいませんっつってもう無理です。すごいなっちゃうよな。ステージファイトとかでこんなねすごい nerve-wracking stage fight.
3枚
I know, I was there. The goofy thing is I never been playing meta decks in tournaments most of the time. I mean, that's the fun of it. So play whatever you want. And the nice thing about not playing meta decks is that it's still viable to not play those decks. Absolutely 100% not absolutely 100% still viable. So no worries there, man. That's just what adds to the fun, in my opinion.
それ悲しいよね、それで手に入んなかったらね。うわーでもいいな、欲しいなこれ。ねえ。すごいいいですね。一生の宝物ですよね、こんなん。
So yeah. By all means. Go out.
本当に頂点目指して頑張ってください。
応援しとるで。
So yeah.
そしてですね、こちらの世界大会については配信の詳細などは続報をお待ちください。2024年世界最強のファイターになるのは一体誰なのか、皆様お見逃しなく。以上イベント。
What do you think about the AOE deck, how Gazer? So they just brought Royal Paladin, the high beast deck into D. The only thing missing is actually a Gamo Strike. Honestly, that's just the only thing that's missing, a Gamo Strike. And I think that Hound Gazer, right, might actually have a good baseline to go for in premium actually, because there's already a precedent for it. So yeah, I don't know if I can actually find my old premium build for Gamo, but yeah, I mean, that's what I could do. So Gregory's high beast premium much my opinion on the deck. Not like, I mean, it's not to that point. It's not to that point. It does something more. It does something more than what Gregory's. Gregory's has more power, whereas that one is like additional attack and then restats and then boost. So yeah, now I want to play Gamo. I have to go find the old thing as well. So yeah, next week Thursday is actually when Days will actually be releasing. I'll try my best to get my hands on the game once it comes out. So I'm just waiting for the capability to purchase it. So yeah, it'll be coming out next Thursday. So you can see me actually I'll be streaming it for sure. Probably won't be running through the story, but I'll just be like trying to build and earn as much as I possibly can. So yeah, please do remember that you can actually get your hands on some cards that are reprinted, which includes the Veissrugur, which is actually the Great Tree, Skyrider deck, and then you also get the Gratias, and also you get the Bracing Angel Ladder with Akina and Hikari as the characters there. So yeah. So this episode, eye-opening. Stays at Doggo. So yeah. So is so goofy. Yeah, he's just absolutely very goofy. He's just jealous of everything. But yeah, I mean, we get to see more about the kind of person that Kagetsu is in private. We also see we also kind of see also like what might be deeper within him also. So that's something that we will explore later on. Should I buy for Steam or Nintendo Switch for Days or so? I mean, get from whichever you had the previous game before. If you didn't have a previous game before, so then just pick for the system that you're more comfortable or you're more likely to be playing the game on. So if Switch is right up your alley, you just get it on Switch. If you prefer Steam, then you can go Steam. So yeah. Yakumo actually questioning Akina, actually really giving Akina the strong question. Now we get to address the whole what is your selfish reason? Why do you play Vanguard now? So Akina's now come to the crossroads of that question for them, which is actually really which is actually now going to see how that evolves throughout the next 11 episodes. They also given a new card too as well. The Great Two that we see there, the Griffin, and we see how that integrates with Rizal, so that'll be interesting to see. And also it's kind of like also nice to see just Erika and Hikari just immediately vibing with each other. We were like, yeah, I didn't get a chance to actually point it out on the panel here. So but the panel here is just the both of them just going, Akina is actually going to be playing, so yeah, we gotta go see. And they're both running out together as one, so yeah. Like, if you didn't know, you didn't know, so yeah. But yes, that's nice. So yeah, I mean, mainly right, the review of this episode right really stems from really comes from the review of what we get from on Veissrugur. Sorry. Veissrugur. I don't know what to feel about that also. But yeah. For Veissrugur, and you know, just seeing him like just filter the deck down and just consistently removing piece by piece all the normal units, so leaving his deck with triggers to really make his turn fall very dangerous. So yeah. So yeah, we get to see Daybreak's Mire against Uniformus' AI Gi. So we will see Sephirogira, and we also will see Veissrugur next week. Since we know so that when the episodes come out, the episodes does tell us what we are to expect for the live stream. So yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all to see what Veissrugur does. It's been a long time since we actually get to talk about Veissrugur. And yeah, just see how Gifugira actually changes now, or how Sephirogira changes, and how previous decks also will be, or how the old build for like Gifugira could actually, how much of it also could bleed into Sephirogira. Because I know there's some cards that states Gira in their name, so those cards will actually be viable for play in Sephirogira because the condition is fulfilled. But it will be very interesting to see how much of the Sephirogira will bleed into it.
皆さんどうもどうもやってきました第2回もうそんなに経つのか月日が
がれるのは早いね。
2回目でその空気出すやついる？
ここにいるけど。
いるんだ。
世界は広いね。
ってそんなことはいいんだよ。今日も張り切って選手紹介始めよ
じゃあ今回はなおちゃんを紹介しよっか。
なんか自分の紹介をされるのって緊張するな。
あ、そういえば聞きたかったことがあるんだけど、なおちゃんってもうお酒飲むの？
まあ少しは。
そっか。なら今度飲み行こうよ。おごってやるから。
いいけど何急に。
なおちゃんヴァンガードの話ばっかだからさ、たまには大学生活とかバイトでのこととかそういう話が聞きたいなと思って。
それお酒必要なくない？
なおちゃん意外と素直じゃないからな。
そんなことないよ。
Okay.
誘ってたな。
So just talking about each and every fighter, basically. So yeah.
紹介？
紹介じゃなくてもあれは紹介という名をつけてこうご飯というかお酒のね、
まあ
お誘いを。
お酒飲むってのは多分初情報ではあるから。
そうですね。
でも
あれはありがた情報でしたけど。
そうだよね。でも紹介ってそういうもんだっけ？紹介はしてないもんね。別にお酒飲むんだよとか言ってるわけじゃないもんね。質問してたもんな、ただただ。
しかもめっちゃなんか世界って広いねって
適当に喋りすぎだろ。
Alright.
1週間で月日がね。
So lot to look forward to, a lot to see.
なん
So
なんだろうな。もうゆるいね。
all right, so we should be inching closer towards Veissrugur unless they are doing the 10th anniversary, because this has been a standard episode, but I don't know what they're gonna do for like 10th year celebration of 10th year anniversary of the news live stream. So
言うてだからな、なんか体操話しかけてはいるけどさ。
they're dressed in their Sunday's best.
なんか自然。
But beyond that, it's kind of like so far it's been a standard episode.
先週分ってこと
I will have to say.
わかんない。全先週やるのかもうわかんないですけど、間に合わないかってか毎週これだとね。いやどうなんのか、今後も誰を紹介する？紹介？まあわかんない。本当にわかんないですけど。
ゆる落ちしていくか。
まあそうですね。今後もちょっとこちらの花月&なおのゆるウォッチ終盤内で放送予定でございますので、
はい、
こちらもちろんリニューアル後の終盤でもお届けしますので、
はい、
皆さんお楽しみに。
はい。
それでは放送情報です。こちら。
テレビアニメカードファイトヴァンガードディバインズデラックス編は
Tune in every Saturday. So
毎週
yes.
土曜朝8時から BS 日テレにて毎週土曜23時30分から放送中です。次週もお楽しみに。
はい、さらに先日こちらの動画が公開されました。ドン。ヴァンガードチャンネルにて。
Alright, so the anything they premiered with this episode, and I really like the visual for the anything also. It's really just purely focused on Erika now, and yeah, I mean just her exploring her new world essentially. So and the theme is actually really fitting to it really fits her very well. So yeah, I do like the anything.
結構そのなんだガールズたちのフューチャリング多いじゃないですか。
確かに。
だからちょっと今回はその2人。
So yeah, and on that note, also I do know that there were some people that speculated that the reason why the first episode was delayed was because of copyright infringement. I mean, I felt it myself. I honestly felt it myself also for the copyright thing. So because my live stream for last week got hit when they played the opening theme. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is also. It's just a live stream. I don't think I'll be getting any views on it anyway. So yeah, it's fine. Alright, so Dokkovan Neo for next week we're getting 2 Rizal boost cards, 1 triple R and 1 common, and we're also getting a double R and a rare Mortar boost too as well. Plus we'll also be hearing from the scenario writer for Dailies too, and so he will be talking more about like the story that is in place for Dailies too. What can you expect from Yuki, Ichidoji Yuki and her, and a continued how do I put this? Okay. Looks like they're doing the 10th anniversary stuff first.
まずは終盤10
Which
周
is
年
okay.
ありがとうございます。おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます
Yes, congratulations on 10 years of the live stream happening. Congrats, congrats.
続いてきました。そして本日なんとお祝いのケーキが届いております。
So there's a cake.
こちらでございます。
I'm sorry, for 10th anniversary, that's the best you got. Although I take back what I said as well, because
10周年ありがとう
if that's actual fruit that no, that's actual fruit they put in there as well. Actually, this is a pretty nice cake.
すごい
It's a fruit cake. There's actual fruit on the side, slices of fruit in there, so that's actually pretty
お願いい
good.
たします。はい。
It looks nice.
はい
I kind of want that cake now.
そんな終盤を皆さんと一緒に振り返っていこうと思います。皆さん終盤の思い出ぜひぜひコメントしてください。
はい。それではまず
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I take back what I said about the cake. It looks healthy too as well. Yeah, good.
まずは
Natural fruits also. You have to trust the Japanese for that kind of thing.
8回。今日で519回目となります。
So they've had 518 episodes thus far, and today is actually the 519th episode.
でも僕が約200回。
So
170回の終盤出演となります。
I tried to get a feel for the statistics,
まあでもやっぱり
but Mano-san has actually been on for 200 episodes, whereas Amani-san has been on for 170 episodes thus far.
こう見ると
So
約3分の1ぐらいは。
I think they've had 545,000. I think that's supposed to be 1,000. 545,000 total viewers that they have come to the stream over the past 10 years.
やばいよね。
And they've been on for like 8,009, almost 9,000 hours thus far. So pretty impressive statistics that they have there. So yeah,
暑いですな。そして
I mean it's all just impressive
総再生
to say the least. So yeah,
545万回以上。
so yeah, almost 9,000 hours that they have been almost 9,000 hours they've been live.
から見てくださってる方もい
All
る
right,
ということでございます。
that's more than a year's time,
もっと使用されてる
and
ということでございます。
they've had 60 over guests on the show too as well.
そうだね、カンカンさんとナックさんも数数えたらやばそ
どんくらいなんだろうね。
So yeah, I mean, all in all, so celebrations all around, really, celebrations all around. Be around for 10 years, doing this stuff for 10 years or so, it's a heck of an endurance run for sure.
ほぼ9000時間。日数に直すともう1年以上分の日数
So
に
yeah,
なるということで
again,
ございますから。
congratulations.
う。こうノンストップで。
そう1年間ノンストップで流し続けたらやっとギリ全部見れるかなっていう。
すごい。なんだっけ、24時間配信終盤もやった方がいいんじゃないですか。1からね。
1からね。
ね。
でもなんかね、
アニメ配信よか
めっちゃ
1年
懐かしさ
間
感じるんじゃない
毎日
みんな。
新しいの見れますよ。
ね
アニメ配信がどれぐらいでこう周期やってるんでしたっけ？
あれ
変わるん
どん
でしたっけ
くらいだ？数ヶ月1、2ヶ月1とかですよね。2ヶ月1か
とか
ぐらいで
で変わるの
やってるから。
じゃあ
いけるか。
そろそろ終盤もいけるかも。
終盤1年1になるよでも。
1年1で。
いやでもすごいよね。あの頃はこのカード強かったなっていう話ができるよ。改めて。
ねえ。
うわーめっちゃ楽しそうそれ。
うわー気になる。
当時やってた人たちからするとね。うわーいいですね。
Alright.
すごいよ本当に。まあ大変ですけど、もし見返したいという方、9000時間かかりますから。はい。ぜひぜひ。もしね挑戦したい方がいらっしゃったらやってみてください。
やってみてください。
はい。そして、
そして
はい。
Alright.
ゲストさんですかね。ゲストで終盤にお越しいただいたのは総勢60名以上。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます本当に。
ですね、今回このデータを集めていただきまして、過去の終盤では前田さんが出演ダントツだそうですよ。前田先生や月節紹介など
なるほどね。そうか G の頃から出てますからね。
そうです。
すごい。
そうか。そう思うとね、色皆さん出てますもんね。
ねえ、でこの終盤 D になってからのゲストで一番出演回収が多いのは小笠原仁さんです。
いやー、そうだった。 小笠原仁君なんですか。
なんで
まあそっか。
小笠原さんなんだって思ったんですよ。でそれをスタッフさん聞いたところ、月間ですごい来た時があって、
毎週いたなみたいな。
そう。
そっか。
各週で来てたりした時あったんで。
非公式リリースデーアンバサダーね。
そうなんですよ。私は非公式ユースアンバサダーなんで。
そうか。逆なんだ立場。
そうなんですよ。
いやそう。結構来てるの。8回来てる。
8回来てるそうです。
そうなんだ。多いね。
多い。
それに
続いてで。西尾さん、森島さん、青井翔太さんが6
So they're just listing off some of the recent guests that they had. So yeah.
で、その次が宮田さん5回。
多いね。
この1年で5回も来てくださいました。
アキナになってからだもんね。
アキナになってからなんで本当1年しか経ってないはずなんですけど。
すご
っ。1年で5回。
そんなに来てるんだ。
そうだからこれからこのね。ポスターにライカ君もいるんで、
確かに最多を更新し続ける。
最多を更新し続けるのか、
可能性もあるよね。
宮田さんが追い抜いてくるのか。
すごい。でも宮田さんこんな多いの。だって終盤だけででしょ。イベントとか抜きよこれ。
そうなんですよ。
そんな来てるのか。
はい。
最後。でもこれからもたくさんゲストの方来てほしいですよね本当に。
ね。
毎回ね。
これからはね。
聞きたいもんね。
私もゲスト側で。
そうですよ。
ね、8回すぐ公演に来ますから。
いやそうよ本当に。ね。ぜひ。
毎日来ようかな。違う、毎週
やってないんで毎日は。
毎日ここカメラだけ回しといてもらって。その
一人でチラッとね。
チラッと
おもろい。謎配信すぎるでしょ。でもぜひぜひねちょっとまたねゲストたくさん呼んでほしいですね。
ね。
ということでちょっとケーキの準備ができてるっぽいので。
They have it.
ありがとうございます。
So the slice, so they have cut the cake and the slice is given out.
フルーツ盛りだくさんだ。すごい。
She's super excited that it's a fruits.
Damn,
but yeah, I mean, it looks like a really good cake. So I see the kiwi, I see the orange, and I see what does that look like? The red thing, like that can't be melon because melon wouldn't work well in the cake. But of course, so this is the kind of cake that you chill, so you bake the base and after that you chill the others. But the orange slice is just supremely like, oh yes. Probably could add a little bit of sourness to the cake, so making it a bit more in the savory range.
そうか。じゃあちょっと食レポ。
いきますか。
はい。
いただきます。
Oh, she's going straight for the orange slice.
いいな。
But yeah, it's frozen fruit. It's just frozen fruit.
フルーティーです。
フルーティーです。
当たり前かもしれないです。
フルーティーです。美味しい。
むず。そうか。
もう私は
乗り越えた？
乗り越えることになるんで。そう。今年はもう私食レポしないと思うんで。
いやわかんないじゃんゲストで来るかもしれない。
ゲストで食レポしに。
They're all going for the orange.
フルーティーです。
フルーティーです。
でしょ？果汁がね。そう。みずみずしい 100% って感じ。
それ以外の感想ないな確かにな。めちゃめちゃでも新鮮やね。
ねえ。すごい。今新鮮なフルーツとケーキをいただいてるっていう。
新鮮ですよしか言えないです。
ねえ。
難しいよね。俺
mouthful of kiwi。
一人で食レポし続けた方がいいのかなもしかしたら。
いやそうですよ。
家で一人でさ、チンってしてさ、うまいなって言うしかないもんだね。そしたら
毎日 X に投稿しましょう。
食レポ下手しすぎるって。
ボイスだけ撮っといて。
でもいるのかもね。食レポ毎日あげてる人ってもしかしたら
いるのかな。もしくはコバンガード公式さんに送って
なんでだよ
毎日す
ごいでも
ゆるウォッチと一緒に流してもらって。
ゆるウォッチの方がまだゆるくないかもコンテンツとしてはしっかりしてるかも台本はあっていやいいですね。でもね食レポ毎日やってるアカウント使わんのかな。
どうなんだろう。
Are we just gonna sit here and watch them eat cake?
生クリーム
It's very sweet. I mean, yeah, I mean, considering all the fruits that that's in the slices, yeah, I can definitely imagine it as being very very sweet. So, and the cream that they use is probably some sweet buttercream. So yeah. Okay. So Maro-san's first appearance was in December 31st, 2019. Special year-end celebration. So yeah. So he was a part of guest. So yeah. Came in as a guest as well, and then they also showcased Shiro-san's like first appearance in the live stream too as well. She was a assistant MC for a little while, and then after that she ended up becoming an MC herself. And then she also got shocked that her title's been upgraded to MC. That she took the nameplate from the front of the table and looked at it and was like, oh, it says MC now, no longer the assistant. That was really like that was such a highlight. So yeah. Yeah, it's been 6 years as well since he was first on. 6 years, damn. What were we doing before the pandemic? I think it was like still in the was it still in V at the time? Because I think because I think it's definitely during the pandemic also that Overdress launched. Overdress launched like 2021, I think. So yeah, 2021. So there we go, right there. So yeah, so Shidamani's first appearance there. She was in the special on the 27th of July, 2021. She was there to introduce the assistants for Lyrical Monasterio. At the time also that Lyrical Monasterio was like considered doing their own stuff. They're not one of the 5 great nations, but now with Divides also, they're now the 6 great nations now. There's no sense for them to actually get their own stuff, especially when there's so many delays that hits them. Like it makes sense for Lyrical to just be included into the main sets, especially consider how critical the story they have turned out to be. So yeah. But what is it critical also? It just allows them to be able to like, oh okay, we have one for each nation play in Divines. So yeah, the Fated Clash will be between 6 people, so each of them will be running a one nation of their own. So yeah.
なんかこうやって振り返るとびっくりするな。
おおってなりますね。
びっくりしますね。そうか、長いね。
長いですね。
まあそれが初登場ということでお互い、まあちょっと続いても見ていきますか。こちらですどうぞ。はい。
Alright, and of course they had they celebrated yeah, so some of the big moments also, which includes on Mano's birthday, they actually also gave him a present, which was he was voicing Taizo in the Will Dress season. Alright, they had to wipe back. So yeah, wrong slide. Technical difficulties. So yeah, they on his birthday also they actually gave him not only his cake but also told him that that's his role. So yeah. Technical issues, so we're gonna have some cake.
みんな難しいんだよ、スライド。
デリートとか押しちゃっただけで消えるもんね。
うわー。
違いね。
デリートされちゃった。
そうかもしれない。
やばい。ね。
There we go. So here's the proper one also. So yeah, I mean at the announcement of Overdress, announcement of Overdress also, which is 2021, so March. March of that year. So yeah lah. So Mano-san actually ended up becoming the MC of the live stream. Alright, then after that, as we talked about earlier, so Amane-san joined as an assistant MC on October 5th of October, and then she officially became. Then she was promoted to MC on the 19th of February of on 19th of July the year after. Right, and the year after, so that's when she got the big surprises. So that she's been upgraded because she was the assistant at the time. So with her being the assistant, like if Mano-san was unavailable because he's doing some stuff with Algonavis at the time. So yeah, she would actually step up also. But little did she know also that she would actually go from assistant MC to MC. And as I said earlier, so I enjoyed the moment also when she took the nameplate from the front to check it out. It says, "Oh, it says MC now," and she's just supremely impressed by that. So. But just look how young they look, honestly. Just look how young they are. Just look how hopeful that they are. You can see the hope glow on their faces. Now it's faded because we're all old. Alright. So yeah, I mean
ほんまや見切れとる本当だそうですかで進藤ちゃんが
私が2021年10月5日にアシスタントとして登場
Yep, she appears as the assistant and then she got promoted.
そっかタイミング的にちょうどいなかったタイミングね
Yeah, it also says there for Mano-san as well. So he was promoted to the overdressed MC in March of 2021. So yeah.
7月19日、2022年の1年経ってから中和 MC 就任ですね。
そんな長かったんだ。
あらー。
そうね。もう気づいてる人たくさんいらっしゃいますね。そう。
Yep. And she's actually wearing the same outfit, similar outfit, yeah.
すごい。
Yeah. Impressively, so she's actually wearing the same or similar outfit. So yeah. 3 years that she's been wearing that, so it fits her quite well. I remember there was a time, so there was also like a good significant amount of time that she was wearing her Megumi school outfit. You know, that was just basically her uniform at that time. So, and of course, so I think it was also I think it was around the summertime too as well. So if I'm not mistaken, during the summertime, so Mano-san was also wearing a Taizo outfit too as well. So for the live streams, so and it's just like, you know, like visual promotion from there. So we are these characters, and you know, these are the characters. These are what our characters wear in the show. So yeah, this is how we're gonna be dressing from there. So I think because it was summer and the outfits are like a little bit on the thinner side as well. So I think it's okay. But I think for Mano-san, I think for Amane-san, she was wearing it during the winter time. So the blazer and everything also just really helps. It just really helps with the weather at the time. So yeah.
3着目か
言ってくださいよ私も気づいてなかったなんかよーく見たらあ色変わって
So yeah, I mean for most of the yeah, simply put, so because of the dynamic that guests actually brought up, so you know, then they had Marisa actually started joining the live stream as an assistant, essentially, and you know, just them to have a bit of banter, so really just adds to the show, which I 100% agree and get behind with. So yeah.
そうだよね。なんかそんなやり取りもしてましたからね。
この机の下で何が起きてるのかっていう。
蹴られてるかもしれないみたいな話してたもんな。ファイトで勝ったらくださいよみたいな。
So yeah.
ありましたね。
あったね。
そうなんですよ。で、その私が MC 就任した時、なんかその1個前の週でカンカンさんと私だけで最後はお送りしてたんですよ。
おお、ほうほう。
リリリリのみんなとリリステのねこととか話して、で最後はカード紹介とカンカンさんと私だけで
Mm-hmm.
私があの時進行を
Yeah, so the unseen faces on the live stream too, so which includes Kaka-san, which is the person that actually introduces the cards and actually also gives like card design insight. So yeah.
そこから2年ぐらい経ったもんね。2年半ぐらい。
ね
中間やね。
中間
But I think we don't see Kaka-san these days. I think so. Yeah, we just go straight to the card news. So.
山だね本当。まあでもまだまだございますよと。終盤ではこんなこともしてました。こちら。はい。まあね先ほどちょっと見えちゃいましたけど、終盤の配信終了後にサプライズで。
Alright, so yeah, this is what I talked about earlier. This was the surprise that Mano-san was actually going to be voicing Taizo in the new Blue Dress season, one of the new fighters that was introduced, and of course, so Megumi and Taizo outfits appearing in the special or on stage, basically. So yeah.
そうバースデーケーキを持ってってくださいって言われて、あ、わかりましたって言って持ってって箱に入ってたんで、はいって言って渡して、パーンってマナさんが
ケーキ。
私は何に驚いてんだろうと思って、バースデーケーキだからこんな驚いてんのかなと思ったら、
So yeah.
なんか書いてあると思って。
It's just been a fun role, so it's also just fun to it's also fun to see Taizo in action, so to speak. You know, from his fights or so, and then coming out with Precious Maximum. I think Manos. I think with the way that it's portrayed too as well. So like you cannot separate. You cannot pick a different voice for Welstra. You can't pick a different voice for Welstra. You can't pick a different voice from Taizo. Honestly, those two has to have the same voice because they just feel so together as one. And Mano really makes it work for both of them. So I can just imagine Welstra just talking, so it's actually in Mano's voice also. And him in his cocky CEO speech whatsoever, and just introducing the latest product from the Blitz Corporation also, which includes a giant fucking satellite Eurydice. So yeah.
実は私は終盤オーバードレスの時の第43回で来ておりまして。
So yeah.
タイゾーの衣装は終盤 D の第74回で初登場だったそうなので。
So yeah, at the time also D was the representative of the new standard order right now, D format basically. So P format, V format, D format. And yeah, I mean and yeah, so now those words seem to have faded as well. So but I'm certain that those letters also will continue to remain prominent as we go along. So yeah.
私服と並ぶと派手やな。ピンクのジャケット。
ありがたいことに採寸とかもねしていただいて。
すごいよ。ありがとうございます。
していただいてありがとうございます。
なんか衣装展示とかしてほしいですね。ね、イベントとかでね、マネキンに着せといてもらえれば。ぜひ。そっか、
そうですね。まあいろんなのあったな本当に。ねえ。飛行船シアターとか一時期すごいね有観客イベントたくさんやってましたね。
やりましたね。それこそオガジンさんがね。
あ、そうファイトやった時もありましたね。めっちゃ長かったね。あれは見てる側ごめんなさいねっていう。そう。こんなもつれ込むってぐらいめちゃくちゃヒールしたんだっけ。すげえ長かった気がするんだよな。
ねえ。すごい長かった。
いや、そう長かったことだけ覚えてる。めちゃくちゃ長かった。なんかイベントでのファイト長くなりがちだよね。でもね。
確かにマナさん特にそうですよね。そう。
まあでも宮田さんも結構やってますから。ね、
すごいぞ。
宮田さんと川島さんだったっけ、すげえ長くやってたの前。
あ、そうだった気がするな。
2時間ぐらいやってたみたいな、言ってたからね。そうか。またね、有観客でこうやってどこか会場とかでね。
やりたいですね。
そう終盤ねやりたいですね。そっか。あったな本当に。ね。が
みんなはどこから終盤を見たの？
確かにね。どこからなんだろう。アニメから始まってとかもあるんですかね。あなたの終盤はどこから
？So bear with it for a little while. Again, this is the 10th anniversary show, so they are reminiscing. So we won't get our Veissrugur reviews. Not so slow.
初回タイズサプライズくらいから半年前ゼロ始まったあたり。
いやだから本当いろんなところからさ、終盤っていうかさ、そもそもヴァンガードに興味持ってくれたりとかさ、してくださってる人が
新春ヴァン
いますね。うわー嬉しいね。YouTube からとかすごいね。うわーたくさん見てるな本当に。雰囲気もね。うわーめちゃくちゃ。
Alright.
みんなそれぞれやっぱ入り方がね、いろいろですね。
Are there any more moments that we want to look at?
ありがとうございます。
But yeah, I mean, we work on them every Tuesday, so yeah, it's been great to tune into as well. So yeah.
お願いします。ということで以上スペシャルコーナー終盤の奇跡でした。
はい、それではここからカード情報です。もうすでに45分。
そうです。
でも今日
振り返りです。スペシャルですから。
カード情報盛りだくさんなんですよね。そうなんです。ということで
Alright, so yeah, let's go straight into the
カード情報
card information. So here we go. Well, we all been waiting for.
始まりネスで。今日はネスです。
ネスです。
お願いします。
お願いします。お願いします。
お願いします。
まずは読み物サイト更新のお知らせからこちら。ヴァンガード公式読み物サイトユニットストーリーの更新のお知らせです。本日の物語は
Alright, so you did story for Veissrugur?
第2話月の門番ベイズルーグです。あらすじをどうぞ。
月の門、訪れた者に試練を課し乗り越えた者に力を与える存在。その挑戦者として我は君を選んだ。見せてくれ奇跡の運命者レザイル、君の真の力を。
Oh, Veissrugur actually showing Rezai's true power basically. See your true power. Fated one of miracles, Veissrugur. Nice.
なるほどね。気になりますね。
乗り越えに行ってみますか。
すごい。いやでもまず試練貸してくんないかもしれない。いや君はちょっといいかなってそう。貸してくんないかもしれないからね。
ダメか。
気になりますねこれ。はい、ぜひぜひこちら。そしてね、約もヶ月のライドライン解説も公開になりますので合わせてみてください。
はい、お願いします。読み物サイトは終盤終了後に更新されます。お楽しみに。
はい。そして続きまして先日公開されたこちらの商品のお知らせです。どうぞ。
Tokyo Rumble Online. So yeah, 2025 or so. There'll be a reveal soon.
ということで、刀剣乱舞オンラインとヴァンガードのコラボ第3弾が決定いたし
So
ます。
the third collaboration between Tokyo Rumble Online and Cardfight Vanguard. So let's see.
こちらは、
Let's see. So like what would be in here because surprisingly the last Tokyo Rumble deck actually did make an impact in the competitive scene. So you know with the ability that you could actually transform any of your any of your favorite sword boys also into your main Vanguard actually through the ability of the set orders that they had and the crest cards I should say. Yeah, I mean it's just it ended up actually putting a lot of power into the players' hands also, and who knew that it turned out to actually be would define the meta at the time. So yeah. So let's see what Tokyo Rumble 2025 would have going forward from there. So yeah. I think this was announced like midweek or over the weekend last week. So yeah.
新ライドライン月の門番ベイズルーグを紹介いたします。
Yeah, here we go.
関連カード全9枚紹介です。まずはライドラインのカードから見ていきましょう。ファーストヴァンガードこちらです。ドン。
Right, so here's the first Vanguard, the most powerful ability that it has.
レプソルトでございます。かわいい。
レプソル。
こちらベイズルーグデッキのファーストヴァンガード。
So yeah, the rabbit is cute.
新しい種族ですね。
And yeah, the Vanguard Twitter is active. They are live. All I can say is they are live.
かわいい。
探してるんだ。
まあでもこの子も試練貸す側なのかな。
そうですね。
ね、気にな ありますねユニットストーリーも。はい、まあベイズルーグ使われる方はこの子をね絶対ファーストヴァンガードにしてあげてください。はい、そして続いてのカードも見ていきましょう。こちらです、どうぞ。
Alright, so this is the first Vanguard. So yeah, Freneru. Alright, so when this unit is rides on Repsol, then reveal a Veissrugur grade 3 from your right deck. Then search your deck or hand for a Moogate and put it into the order zone. If you have searched your deck, shuffle your deck. If you have placed it from your hand, draw one. So this really allows you to be able to, this is in the same vein as the prison, where you could get away with only just playing one copy of the moon, and it seems like you only need one copy of the moon. But we have to see it, so we're gonna get the full effects here. But yeah, you'll be able to actually fish out the moon gate from the drop zone. Sorry, from your hand or from your deck. And yeah, if you shuffle your deck or you draw one. So if you put it from your hand, so this is actually really good. And risk-free too as well. There is no way that you could absolutely lose the moon gate, so you could get away with one copy. And it seems that that is the way that they will approach it.
じゃあそんなね月の門どんな能力なのか詳しく見ていきましょう。こちらです、どうぞ。はい、セットオーダー。
Alright, so here's the moon gate, the set order. So you can only have one moon gate in the deck. So there's a hard placement for it. So because of the fact that its filtering capabilities from the episode that we saw is very strong. So have them actually putting a hard limit to one or so is actually pretty smart. Okay, so this ability, act from the order zone, energy blast 3 and rest this unit. Rest this card. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose a, if I remember correctly what the name was. I can't remember what the name was also, but yeah. Look for one of those units with the name that's equal or less great than your Vanguard. Choose one according to Vanguard circle and shuffle your deck. If your Vanguard is it's a grade 2 or higher Veissrugur, you get to choose 3 to call the Vanguard circle instead of 1. And then if you call 1, then you can and you can put in place sorry, hang on. What's the second part? Choose another with the same name and put it into your order zone, and then you shuffle your deck. Let me just get the correct translations. They haven't got the moon gate out just yet, so yeah. So let me confirm the end part. Okay, choose 3. Oh, sorry. You choose 3 instead of 1. Choose up to 3 instead of 1. And then you call 1 to the Vanguard circle, and then the rest gets put into the order zone, and then you shuffle your deck. Sorry about that.
1枚イコール残りをオーダーゾーン
Genmajin. So
というところで最大3枚山札のトリガー以外のカードを抜くことができるという。なるほどねっていう。結構だからガンガン山札の中のトリガー以外のカードをね、どんどんと。
Man, if I stuck to Vanguard, so I think Veissrugur will actually be my time now. Will legit be my time.
ございます。はい、これはなかなか良いですな。面白そうなデッキでございますが、ちょっとねこちらのオーダーゾーンに置いた幻魔獣とかどうするのっていうところはねまた後ほど紹介させていただきたいと思います。じゃあまず、ライドラインのグレード2の方見ていきましょう。こちらです、どうぞ。
Alright, so this is the grade 2? Alright, so when this card writes onto the grade 1 earlier, which is Frenel. Alright, so it writes on that unit. Look at the top 7 cards. Look for a Genmajin. Look for 2 Genmajin unit cards among them. Review them. Choose one of the review cards and put it into your hand, and then then all remaining review cards get put into the order zone. And then you shuffle your deck. So this is like the first instance of the filter.
1枚しかなかったよって場合に、1枚を手札に加えることもできますし、1枚まで選びなんで手札に
So
加える
yeah, I mean you'll be using a lot of energy blast for the deck for the Moon Gate essentially, just to get things started. So I don't see you actually playing any sort of the biscotti equivalent of Vanguard in there. So yeah. Right, so the Moon Gate, if you have a Veissrugur Vanguard, Mythisk. I think I'll continue to call it game margin, so yeah. Continue to call it game margin. Because I think it's a lot more easier. So yeah, the Moon Gate essentially, if you have a Veissrugur Vanguard, you choose a higher. Instead of choosing one card according to the Vanguard circle, you can choose up to 3 cards among them. Call one among those cards, put the rest of the chosen cards into the order zone and shuffle your deck. So this is the start of the filter. And it's an Energy Blast 3 and rest this card. So yeah. And then of course, so Grade 2 Ramsden also will do that too as well. So here is Veissrugur. Alright, so no divine skill as we expected it to be, because I don't think it needs a divine skill. But here we go. Once per turn, by paying Soul Blast 2, choose one of your Moon Gates in the order zone. Choose a Moon Gate in your order zone and choose one of its original abilities, and you can activate the ability without paying the cost. So it allows you to actually use the Moon Gate twice, as we saw in the episode. On the Vanguard circle, when this unit attacks Color Blast 1, choose two Gamma Djinns from the order zone and call them to different columns, regard circles, I believe. So yeah, you have to call it to different columns of regard circles. Different rows. So you have to call one in the front and have to call one in the back. Then for the turn, all units in the front row gets plus 5k. So from when this unit attacks color plus 1, they can actually call them one in the front row, one in the back row, essentially. And then after that, all the units in the front row gets plus 5k. Once he attacks. So yeah, essentially that's just the reinforcements from there. Then the last skill, when a Gamma Djinn is put to the Guardian circle, then choose a Gamma Djinn card from your drop zone and put it to the bottom of your deck. Then for the turn, that unit gets plus 5k shield. So this is what allows you to actually make all of your Gamma Djinns a 10k shield. So it'll be 10, 10, 10, how many you intercept or how many you got with. So, and as long as you have the number of copies, as long as you have a Gamma Djinn, they can actually put to the drop zone, to the bottom of from the drop zone to the bottom of the deck. You can actually have that unit gets plus 5k, so which means that you can also have the deck stuck, so provided that you don't do a lot of shuffling after the fact. So very dangerous. Honestly, this is very dangerous. The moon opens up the new meta, essentially. The moon, yeah, that's all I can say. The moon is going to open up the new meta.
リアガード、バンガード、リアガード、リアガードでアタックするっていうのがベイズルーグデッキの基本になっていくんじゃないかなと思いますが、これはまあ4回アタックしつつ、しかもガンガンパワーを上げながらね、アタックできますので、これは強いです。しかも相手のね、バンガードのグレード条件とかも
Impressive.
先行3ターン目からしっかり前列のユニットすべてのパワープラス5000が働きますよっていう。
And honestly, didn't expect Veissrugur and the Moon Gate to really cause the whole deck also to really be filtered down. When he pointed out also that the deck is actually filtered to mostly triggers now, that's scary.
コストをドロップからゲンマジを含むカードを1枚山札の下に置くことで、そのバトル中そのユニットのシールドプラス5000。
はい、ということで、なんとさっきでもそんなにバンバンね山札からカード抜いてったりしたら山札切れちゃうんじゃないのって思ってた人もいると思いますが、ゲンマ銃も切れちゃうんじゃないのって思うと思いますが、なんとゲンマ銃を含むユニットをガーディアンサークルに置かれたら、ドロップからゲンマ銃を山札の下に置いてシールドプラス5000できるんですけど、これにターンに1回がついておりません。ということで
Alright. First ability allows you to pretty much board field easily. So yeah, I mean that's the point. That's the point of the first ability. But Soul Blast 2, so the deck itself also could actually be very Soul Blast heavy unless you plan to end things in turn 4. So yeah, and of course we don't use any other Soul Blast abilities because the Moongate uses Energy Blast. And then you got your they basically got your 2 Soul Blasters already from your right deck, plus Persona right if you count that too as well. But 0, 1, then 2, then 3. So yeah. Maybe they might need something also that allows you to actually Soul Charge 1 or Main Soul Charge 1. But we'll see if that's coming up. I didn't foresee a Bubble Mine need, so yeah, I mean, actually Bubble Mine is not so needed, but Bubble Mine is very much welcome. I can foresee actually Bubble Mine actually being very welcome here, but of course Bubble Mine might end up fighting space also with the 16 copies of the wolf, not the wolf, the crow. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the Genmajin. So the first skill is that you can have 16 copies of this Genmajin. Genmajin Ravno Rogue. So yeah. Then the secondary ability, as we saw also in the episode 2 as well, if your Vanguard is a Great Shield or higher Veissrugur, then this really gains boost. So it's a 10k across the board. So it's a 10k you know, on the front and the back, and it also can boost too as well. So yeah, this is the card that you have put 60 copies in also, because this will be one of the more reliable cards that you actually will put into the order zone. And then after that call up using Veissrugur's ability. And also the ID card to actually pull out also, so it's easy to see, oh, you got 16 of these things, so yeah. And some you can also drop them because there's 16 of it. It'll be funny to bot deck all 60 copies of that, so if it reaches that far, but you have to remember, so there might be some of them that's in the auto zone that you cannot touch. But he'll call it out, so yeah. So yeah, I mean, all things considered, so I find this deck to be I find this deck to actually have the fallacy of not being able to reinforce. If you can't reinforce, you actually cannot get full capabilities of the deck itself. That's just what I think. That's just what I think. I'm not sure how much more Crow Ring with you. So yeah. So if you can't fill, then you suffer. But you can reinforce. But filling wise also, I mean the Moongate does take care of it, and Veissrugur gives you a second shot to fill it too as well. But all in all, also, like, the point of the deck is a filter fest. The point of Veissrugur is to filter. To the point that your deck itself also becomes only compressed with decks. Only compressed with triggers. So yeah, I mean, I don't know whether if you'll be putting 16 of these in the deck. So, but I don't foresee that not being the case, unless the need for, like, say, Bubble Mine, or the need for say like some other generic cards too as well, just to help the deck along also reach the other points. So yeah, oh yeah, this is the normal order that we saw that was played in episode 2 as well. You can play this with Color Blast 1. Choose your Great Shield or higher Vanguard with Veissrugur in their name, and for the turn it gets the ability Continuous. All of your Genmajins rear guards get plus 5k. And if you have placed and all of the what you call it, all of the Genmajins that you have placed, all the rear that you have placed this turn, will gain plus 5k itself. So which means that if you call another 2 Crow Rings, or you call another 2 of the Grade 2 Mythic, then they not only get the plus 5k from the continuous ability, but because they were called by the Vanguard's ability, by this card's ability, then you get plus another 5k to them, which means that's a 10k. So a lot of power there. That's why it's also limited to actually need them to be in separate columns, instead of separate separate rows instead of separate columns. It's so that this doesn't run wild. Like, they did everything that they can to make sure that this doesn't run wild. I mean, it's already quite strong as it is. So yeah. So yeah, not only you know like 15, 30 when it attacks. Then not only is it like with this in play, so it's like 30k attacking one column. Alright, 30k attacking one column. Then you attack with Veissrugur. Color plus 1. Then after that you call out 2 more as well. Not only will be those 2 will no longer be 15 each, they'll be 20 each. And there's also the one in front also will be 25 himself because of the front row ability plus 5k to all units in the front row. So the rear guards are actually fearful also, and this has similar vibes to Office with the Shadow Army token. But instead of like calling out tokens, you actually call out units themselves. You actually call out units themselves from the Moon Ring, from your deck to the Moon Ring, and then Moon Ring onto the field. So it's insane. Heroic D's. Okay, Ken, this is cute. Anyways, continuous ability. When this unit boosts, if you have a Veissrugur Great Tree or higher Vanguard, this unit gets plus 5k. So this is the quote-unquote Divines booster. So when this unit boosts a Great Tree or greater Vanguard with Veissrugur in its name, then for the battle, this unit gets plus 2k, and you may pay so plus 1 to send 1 Gamma Gem from the drop zone to the bottom of the deck as the cost to energy charge 3. So this allows you to be able to actually energy charge. So you can use the Moon Gate on its own immediately instead of having to wait for the free cost. So yeah, I get Imperial Fields from that order. Not Imperial Fields also. I get Office Fields from the order actually. I get Office Fields from it also because it makes it that they are 15k by base, and then after that also it just goes higher after that. It just goes higher after that. So yeah. The next own sort of Foxtail booster, yeah. The Divine Booster we call it so, but now it's no longer Divine Booster anymore. So, but we can still call it Divine Boosters because Divines refers to the era instead of the oh, it has a Divine skill. So yeah. So this is the triple R. This is the Garo Wolf basically. Alright, so when this unit is placed on the Vanguard circle, if you have a Great Tree or higher Veissrugur Vanguard, then for the turn, when this unit attacks, choose one of your opponent's front row rear guards, and this unit attacks the Vanguard and that unit in the same battle. So it's basically a mini Draconic Kaiser Pavilion or Leonard, but the other way around instead. So you only attack the front row. Alright, then when this unit attacks, if you have a Moon Ring in the order zone, if the Moon Gate in the order zone, then for the turn this unit gets plus 5k. Then you can Counter Blast 1 or Energy Blast 3 to draw 1. So most of your Counter Blast will be going towards this Garo Wolf. So yeah, Wolfzan Rosnir. Trying to get the name right, Rosnir. There's a T in the middle and I hate it very much. So he's the first Gem, he's actually the first Gem Majin, essentially. So yeah, we never saw the Great One. So the Great One actually made his debut here, but everything else is stuff that we see for the episode. But it's good to know that it does have a little bit of utility right from the get-go, instead of us having to wait for like a little while so before they realize, oh, it's the Energy Plus is a problem. So yeah. Then instead of squeezing cards also that like plus energy, because I don't think Brigade has that many of it. It instead goes into giving it the Divines booster. The Divines booster, just its ability to be able to like to energy blast. So if you choose to pay the cost, which is Soul Blast, and then you send a copy to the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I mean, it's good. It's very good. That's all I can say.
ワンドローもできてしまうというこの子もめちゃくちゃ優秀ですね。 だからまあ基本的に前列にこのロズとニルを出してあげて、後ろにレブンのローグを出してあげてアタックして、まあレブンのローグとかベイズルーグで出し直した時に退却しちゃっても、またガードする時にこの子を山札に戻してあげればまた持ってくることができるよと。実質4枚しかデッキに入れられなくたって何回も使い回すことができますよというカードになっております。ちょっと面白そうだね。圧縮しながら高パワーでアタックしつつ、自分は全然リソースを使わなくていいっていうところが、ぜひちょっと皆さんもベイズルーグ組んでみてください。はい、そして続いてパラレルカード情報に参りたいと思います。今回は月が総演に収録されるパラレルカード、こちらです。ドン。はい、ブーストパック月が総演にシークレットレア収録決定です。
Alright, so this is the secret rare for Veissrugur. So yeah, very clean, very clean, supremely clean.
はい、ということでこちらライド工場のセリフが国家カラーで白押しされており
You
ます。
can barely see the code at the bottom left, but I'm sure it will pop for sure. So yeah.
これより開幕。色いいね、やっぱね。
いや、いいです。足元の背景とかもすごく素敵。
ね、すごいいいわ。ベイズルーグめちゃくちゃかっこいいな。かっ
こいい。
金文字なのね、いいね。
ライド工場かっこいい
ね。いいよね。
期待しちゃうな。
そうですよ。月、しかもこう月のマークみたいなのあるじゃない。月の部分。はい。あれもいいよね。
ねえ。
めちゃくちゃおしゃれ。
三日月が。
これはちょっと当てたらぜひ使いたいですね。
So yeah.
そしてですね、なんとこちらのカードもシークレットレアで収録となります。と。はい。
Oh wow! The wolf also gets a secret rare too as well. Amazing.
めちゃくちゃかっこいい。
Amazing. So yeah, we got the support. The triple R also getting the SEC too as well. Interesting.
と、右上に紋章が白押しされておりますよ。まあイラストのね後ろにちらっと映ってる紋章が書いてあるんですけど、これかっこいいな。かっこいいですね。めちゃくちゃいいね。
実はライドラインにもこの紋章があるんですよね。
そう、なんかみんなのねカード背景ちょっと見てみると、
Alright.
紋章がねどこかに載っているので。
Okay, got you to chat. It says so. Was it Akina's Griffin again margin 2? I wonder why it's in character and if it's gonna have any rules or text to allow Veissrugur to use it. So I don't know whether if there is an intriguing thought actually. Whether if the Griffin is again margin and whether if it's something that will allow Veissrugur to actually use it. I don't think it's donation because I don't think it's donation or this card belongs in. This card is also a Brigade card too as well. Whether it's again margin or not, so we do not know, but we do see from the law chat that Veissrugur is actually showcasing to Rizal the full power of its capability. So yeah. So the live stream is renewed. So in a renewal form. So oh, okay. So Mano-san and Nishio Yuka are actually going to be the guests. Actually going to be the hosts going forward. From there. So and it's starting at 9 o'clock. So it's the same timing. It's actually the same timing. So yeah. So with the new role that's actually happening next week, so we're getting Moimi, which is Towa's voice actress for DD's 2. It is the week of release after all. So yeah. And we're getting Sephiroth Gira. We're not getting Bas Gara, we're getting Sephiroth Gira. Just Sephiroth Gira. Okay, this is interesting. That'll be really interesting to see. Ottawa, sorry. So yeah. So yeah, we're getting Ottawa's voice actress Moimi here. So yeah. But yeah, actually that's interesting. So like if it's the Griffin is again margin, so it's a gift from the law says also that probably the Griffin so it's probably a gift from Veissrugur to Akina, to Rizal. So yeah. So for 3 years we've had Shiro Amane every week or so, and now we're getting Miss Nishio Yuka on the live stream too as well. This will be this will be very, very fun to see. So yeah, but a bit sad that we have to see her go because she's no longer going to be here every Tuesday. We'll be getting somebody new. And yeah, I think it's also somebody that's just as likable too as well. So yeah, we get we now get Sylvina and Byron right in front of us every Tuesday. So anybody that plays AFK Journey, which is what I play as well, they will get the reference. So yeah, but it's so sad also that she's crying, she's upset. Not say upset also, just like, you know, she's moving on. It's sad to go. It's really sad to see her go. But here we are. There's flowers also to thank her for her years of service to the live stream. She's been a joy to see every Tuesday.
はい、そうですね。いや、本当にすごい毎回楽しくって、スタッフさんたちもすごく面白くって、私がなんか言ったら音声さんも笑ってくれたりして、カメラさんも笑ってくれる日も
She's been super fun.
いつ
So
も
yeah.
温かい現場で、そうですね。本当に皆さん、本当なんだろう、すごい本当に温かい現場で私すごく大好きで、毎週見てくださるファイターの皆さんとも、あとは私のファンの方とか、私をきっかけに終盤とか見てくださった方もいて、すごく嬉しかったです。そうですね、本当にこの終盤が大好きで、可能ならね、もう毎日配信したいぐらい毎日いたいぐらい、もう毎回いたいぐらい大好きで、なのでちょっとこれからはゲストとして最多出演できたらなと思って
She'll only be able to come back to return as a guest. But yeah.
終盤のご視聴よろしくお願いいたします。本当にありがとうございました。このね、花束のくだりも台本にスタッフさんが書いちゃうぐらい面白くて
俺もサプライズなんだと思って、こうやってさ、リハやってたろ、書いてあるやんって思って、
私はなんかここで立ち上がってください、もうそれじゃないと思って呼び進めたら書いてあるぞ、
書いてあるやんと思って、なんやねんと。
すごい。
Sometimes I do enjoy her acting. Sometimes I enjoy her really acting very Gyaru at times on the live stream. So yeah, like this is just a polite courtesy from the girls as they are like, you know, laughing and crying right now because they don't want to showcase their open mouth from there. But you know, I appreciate that she has a very casual Gyaru side of her, and it does show during the live stream as well. And I've always enjoyed Amane-san as she, you know, as she comes on every week and such. So again, I have nothing but mad respect and props to her. It will be sad to see her go.
そうね。
ねえ、いやでもすごい何かピンチがあったら駆けつけますし、
もうぜひ。
はい。マドさんがもし倒れたらすぐに行きますんで。
風邪ひましたって言ったら。
もうすぐに行きますんで任せてください。
確かに本当に心強いかもそれは。
ぜひ。
ぜひぜひまたね再登場皆さんも楽しみに待っていてください。はい。じゃあ最後のいつもの挨拶、いやもうでも最後だからさ。
So the last one for her for now.
私これ2回ぐらいしか行ったことないんで。
最後のやつね。
やった
そうでしょ。
じゃあ最後にいつもの挨拶で、私が合言葉はと言ったらライドザヴァンガードと書き込んでください。お願いします。わあ嬉しい。
3年は長いな。
3年長いですね。
びっくりするもんな。だって成人式とかの話もしてたもんね。
ねえ、そうですよ。
そうよ。
ねえ、だって高校卒業するときに勉強がまずいって言って真野さんに聞いた時もあったぐらい、そう。
勉強まずいって言ってたね。
ねえ、ありましたね。
ありましたね。そんな大丈夫ですかって思って。
そう、カンカンさんとかに聞いたりとかありましたし。あ、カンカンさん。そちらに行くんで。
そちらに行くの。
これからそっちに行くんで。
Yes.
カンカンさんと一緒に遊びに来てよじゃあ。
そうですね。そうですよ。カンカンさんと
無理難題すぎるから。
もし真野さんがね、なんかこうやって卒業とかの時は、じゃあカンカンさんと来ますね。
確かに。その時はね。その時は。そしたらまた来週から。
Somebody please give her a tissue. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just opening out laugh or so. like polite is polite, but you know, just be able to showcase your personality also by enjoying a laugh with the people that you like.
合言葉は
Naidoza Pangado. Thank you very much. And we move on to the renewal of the live stream. So on 10th anniversary, we're getting now the weekly Vanguard live stream deluxe now. So yeah, I actually read that right. It's deluxe now, not divines or anything whatsoever. So yeah. Again, happy 10th anniversary to the Vanguard live stream for being on for so long and delivering us the weekly news of like cards for the last 10 years. All the way back in the V era, if I remember correctly, or G era, I guess. Yeah, and then after that, continue on and giving us more of the news going through it and so on a weekly basis. And of course, also thank you for your service, Miss Shindo Amane. Thank you so much for the laughs. Thank you so much for adding your color. Thank you so much for adding all the moments in the show. So just by having your presence around and just we having a great time also as we tune into your live streams. That's all that I can say. Alright, so that marks the end of the stream. Thank you everybody so much for joining this part. Now, we're gonna go into a special part of the live stream here as well, and I'll put up this part over here. It's gonna be a little bit on the short end, possibly. I'm thinking of whether if I wanted to make this make the video series of this, whether it be a monthly thing where I can actually stack more stuff, so there's actually more to see, or if I want to do it weekly as such. So monthly kind of sounds kind of nice and gives me a good reason to really sit down and just, you know, just put things together and make things as nice as possible and whatnot, and just get the footage from there. But we are going to go into something new that I want that I discovered that I enjoyed doing last week, and that's actually looking at some deck reviews, deck builds, because people are asking me for like my opinions about the deck builds and whatnot. But this time, it's not you guys that is going to come to me with your decks. I'm gonna ask you to give me some decks. So let's get straight into it. So first with the music. We'll choose this one instead, not the deck building, because the deck building is way too chill. It works more as a bait whatsoever. So yeah. All right, so on our Discord server, all right, which you can see over here, I have started putting up some threads in here. So for those of you that aren't in the Discord server, for YouTube, you guys can check the description box below, and then of course for Twitch, I just put up on the chat too as well. I also put up in the chat for YouTube as well, so you guys can actually check it out from there. So if you guys want to take part, this is open to all of our viewers on our Discord server, of course. And what I'm gonna do is that I am actually going to make something like a Cook Billion segment. You guys can shop the name for me. I don't have a name for it yet. Please feel free to come out to the stream and just tell me like suggestions for this part over here. So, but I'm definitely not going to call it Cook Billion. There were ideas that saying that it's actually going to be Cook 1000, but no, we're not going to do that. So, but essentially, I just wanted to have something fun to do in 2024, and I want to involve you guys too as well. So, so I'm actually going to be making some deck building prompts essentially, and I'll put them in threads on this server. So you can see here, so that we have the first one over here, and then this is the one for next week, which is already up. So I'll post it every Tuesday before the live stream starts. So a new prompt and something that just gives everybody like the maximum amount of time to come up with something to fit the prompt from there. All right, we're starting with, of course, the deck building prompt, which is that I asked everybody to give me a standard deck build of any unit, but oops, you put the wrong card in the list. So this is just more for fun whatsoever, and I've already gotten a few responses over here. So there's a highlighted deck and whatsoever. So yeah, and also gotten a few responses for the second one too as well, for the second thread too as well, which is here as well. So I'll introduce this later on, so we won't spoil things too fast yet. But you can expect to come onto the Discord server every week, every Tuesday. You can see a new prompt, you can join in. So if you guys got a really good idea of what is it that you want to fulfill, what is it you want to do and provide it. So, and I will go through the deck reviews. It's just more fun, and it's open to your interpretation. I will only just give you the prompt. You take it as far as you want to, you make it as crazy as you want to, you make it as sturdy as you want to, viable as you want to. So that leaves it up to you. That's just your style. So let's take a look at the first one over here. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to go into the prompt on this side. And we're gonna start from the top. So this is from Enishi. Enishi itself also gave us a Mygo, a Morphonica deck build. So alright, so Morphonica deck build. When you see the way that it works, we go from the first Vanguard. So first Vanguard, then when you see it's placed by riding on beginning of forever, Tomori Takamatsu. Search your deck for up to one Harui Kage, reveal it and put it to your hand and shuffle your deck. So I believe Haruhige would be one of the nope, none of them, because this deck really doesn't function correctly as it is. And you can already see there's a whole bunch of calamity cards in here. So Enishi, I know that you're on stream, so you're more than welcome to explain your thought process behind this and whatnot. So when this unit is run upon by Innocent Cry, Tomori Takamatsu, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to one mic. What? Wait, what? Hang on. There's a lot to process here. There's actually a lot to process here because a Mygo card, and then after that it goes into a Morphonica deck. Whoa! Wait. There's a lot that's going on here that's far worse than I thought it'd be. It's the wrong bands. It's the wrong bands in there, but most of it is built for Morphonica, which is why I didn't see it until now. So everything is just basically all Morphonica, but there's a Mygo there. So you can search your deck for up to one Mygo card, which is actually this, which is actually Rana, basically. And then of course you put in the Light Elemental, which allows you to actually be able to pay Energy Blast, because the deck itself actually doesn't use Energy Blast from what I've seen. So putting this in there, you can just make use of Energy Blast, so in order to save your cards from your hand, by blasting instead of discarding a card from there. So it just keeps your card in hand. So yeah. We're going through the deck reviews now, so that's what we missed. So, PG wise, Morphonica, choose a Morphonica unique card for your drop zone. If you don't have a Regard with the same name as the card name, call it the Regard Circle. When you see space on Regard Circle, color box 1, put a trigger unit for your hand and soul. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to one card with Masaru Kurata. It is card name from among them. Reveal it, put it to your hand and shuffle your deck. If you do not reveal the card, counter charge 1. No, I'm starting from the top also, which is the Nishi's first. So during your turn, if you have a great or greater Vanguard if Masaru Kurata is card name, and one of each rear guard with Toko Kirigama, so basically the whole entire band, essentially, I'm not going to read them all of your Morphonica units get plus 5k. So it's already weird because like Cry Chick there, Tomori, it goes Tomori, then Tomori going into Mygo, and then Mygo immediately going into Masaru Kurata for straight into Morphonica deck as well. So that's off it up as it is. Trigger wise, nothing much to write back home, but then the weird part is just you just included one Mask Invader Gum. I want to know how the oops ended up being the fact that you included the Calamity cards. Then you just gotta search your deck for one Calamity card, reveal it, put it to your hand and shuffle your deck. Color box 1, search for one Calamity card, put it to your hand, search for one Calamity card, put your hand. So you just basically 3-2-2, sorry. 3-2-2, boom. And then just for fun, top 7, look for one unique card with Dragon Tree or Masquerade. This doesn't work at all. There's nothing in here. I thought this was the oops, but I think this was a much bigger oops as well, and I really enjoyed it very much. So yeah. Please color plus 1, energy plus 3, draw a card, remove this card, then choose one Vegas and it gets plus 50k to the end of the battle. Then bind the card with the same card name as your Vanguard from Soul or Drop. And it gets plus 25k instead of 15k. So this one is more of the booster there. When this card is discarded from your hand while riding from the right deck, color plus 1, energy plus 3, draw a card and remove this card. So yeah, so you use it for one of the two from there. So nothing to really write home there for the most part. What's the song card that you play? Daylight. When this unit is put onto the Vanguard Circle, reveal the top card of your deck and put it to your hand. If your reveal card is a trigger, you need one choose one Vanguard that gets plus 5k to the end of the turn. no daylight to be found here, man. There's no daylight to be found here at all. Your shining example is just basically Tomori, essentially. I'm sorry. What did I miss? Damn, dude. Catch me off guard. I've been starting strong from there, so. Oh, wow. Okay. Unfortunately, don't see that Enishi is here at the moment right now, so we really can't get his 2 cents on the matter, but that's okay. Let's move on to the next one. So, I just tried Dragon Empire. The deck is called. Oh, by the way, Inishi's one is called Yes. I just tried Dragon Empire. So this is a Koti Blaze deck. I've not seen this before. Alright, this is a Koti Blaze deck. When rolled upon by Baldras, so +1, top 7, choose 2 cards with different games among them, review them, put in your hand. Review them, choose a grade 3 from among the review cards, put it to your hand, the rest of the review cards put it to sword and shuffle your deck. When rolled upon by Koti Blaze, draw a card, choose up to 1 grade 3 or less card from your hand, call it to Vanguard Circle. If you don't call a card, choose a card from your hand and discard it. And then Koti Blaze itself also, which is color +1, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 grade 3 or less cards with a different card name from among them, reveal it, choose up to 1 card from among the review cards, call it Vanguard Circle, and put the rest of the review cards into soul and shuffle your deck. Hang on. Is it just me, or they actually put lines in there just to make it easier to follow and see? I don't know, maybe it's just me. So at the end of the battle, this unit attack, perform one of the following. So +2 for each of these, for each of the cards. So blast for this cost. Choose out the one of your regards with the same card name as that name, standard, and they each get +5k to end the turn. So +2 cards with the same name as this unit and discard a card from your hand. Stand this unit gets +5k -1 drive at the end of the turn. So alright, and in here, Experidia, the Koti Blaze copies in there. There's also a Stra Virina. Bram Virina is in there too as well. We got some support cards for Koti Blaze. And whatnot. You guys included some of the Prayer Dragons too as well. And immediately, why are there 4 copies of Trick Boon in here? I mean, how do you get Trick Boon to the back row center regards? Triggers are what they are. I mean, okay, you personally call, that's fine. That is fine there, no problem at all. That's no problem at all. So then you go into one Vylot, basically. Just so they can actually have the thing from your own hand. So yeah, correct. Correct. So 4 Trick Stars in there. If we have Vanguard with Koti Blaze in this card name, rest this unit, choose a normal unit without Sentinel for your job, so you put it to the bottom of your deck. Choose up to choose one of your units with the same card name as the card chosen by this effect. It gets +5k to end the turn. When a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Koti Blaze's card name is attacked, put this card into soul, choose one with Vanguard gets +50k to end the turn. So this one is actually a very strong key card for Koti Blaze itself. Not key card, sorry. It's common, but it's a pretty good common card for Koti Blaze here. So this is a mixture of Trick Boon Violet, Trickstar Virina in the Koti Blaze deck, but somehow this deck doesn't feel like an oops. This deck doesn't feel like an oops for the most part because of the fact that there's still some things that you can do with Trickstar. And if most of your cards, right, are actually like Experidia and Stra Virina and the Prayer Dragons too as well for boosters, like you can actually go straight into Overdress, no problem. I mean, it's a Highlander, yes, it is a Highlander because there's a lot of ones in here, which also includes your PG as well. There's one of each in here too as well. You're not playing with the Elementaria, which is neither here nor there. But this deck feels functional and doesn't feel so oops. You know what I mean? like there's no mistake here. If you told me that you had instead of, if you told me so that your oops was what you call it, instead of playing a Koti Blaze or Virina or Violot card, so I accidentally put in a Elicoria card. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, it feels functional. Experimenter doesn't work. Put all the cards with overdrive. Oh! Okay, there's the oops. Found it. Found the oops. I didn't think about Experimenter for a while. I honestly didn't think about Experimenter for a while because honestly, you put Experimenter in there and you can't even use it because everything else is a cross overdress, not a overdress. Your oops is here. I found the oops. Codebase only works with Soul Blast, same name as Vanguard Circle. Oh no, there's another oops as well. You can't even call this card. You can't even call this card to overdress too as well. Huge oops. Very huge oops right there. But considering the fact also that we haven't seen Virina in a long time, and we haven't seen overdress in a long time as well, the Virina Experimenter so being a huge oops here, so it's just hilarious. It's just hilarious also. You forget about it because I see Experimenter. You don't click because you don't click it because you absolutely forgot about the fact that it's an overdress card and it puts all overdress cards and all trickstars and all overdress into the soul, and everything else is literally a cross overdress instead. I wonder how many people are gonna get frustrated by this, so because I can see people looking at this and I can see people going, what the fuck are you doing? And if the comment section blows up, your job is done. You did your job very well, Kazu. Simple as that. Oh man. Okay, Can. Alright. Why are there 24? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Wait. OT. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 crits. 6 crits. 8 crits. 1, 2, 3. 3 fronts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 heals. 1 OT. And that's 16. That's 20. 20. Oh, there's 4 of them. Okay, that's why. That's a lot of great ones. Sorry, there's a lot of great zeros there. A lot of great zeros there. Oops, indeed. The Highlander. The Highlander. That's now I understand your reference now. The Highlander. No, that's the point. That's the point of this. We're supposed to have a ton of fun with it. We're supposed to have a ton of fun to discuss it, essentially. And just like, okay, if your oops is very well hidden, so where's the oops? Because this deck looks functional, and there's the big oops right there. So yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly okay. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. If you get a laugh out of me, so for this, then you basically just achieve what the purpose of our prompts are, essentially. So yeah. Anyways, let's go to Doggo. This is from Akihiro. So forget to show. This is Kazu's deck, and Akihiro's deck now. So yeah, Akihiro's deck, Doggo, and we see here. All right, so Graham Grace build. This is familiar to me. So this is the main Graham Grace. Going in with when placed from hand. When placed on Vanguard Circle from hand, other than during the battle phase, if you grant you a greater Vanguard with Sarasvio in his card name. A lot of top 5 cards. Okay, let's ignore that part. When this unit attacks, Soul Blast 1, and this unit gets plus 5k to the end of that battle. If you grant you a greater card with Sarasvio in his card name, was Soul Blast for this cost. Counter charge 1 or energy charge 3. You know what would be funny? You know what would be absolutely hilarious? Is if you actually put Sarah's VL in the deck and you actually use it to Soul Blast. Just so that you could actually get the counter charge. Just so that you actually can get the counter charge. That would actually be seriously hilarious. That actually would be seriously hilarious from there. And of course, you will have cards like Grimlord to actually help you to actually soul charge in. So there's a good chance from there. Each time is when your rearguard in the same column as this unit attacks. By the ability of a creature of... What? Why is Liao here? Why is Liao here? I'll check the doggos. I'll check the doggos. I see what you mean. Like, this is less oops and more I have a problem. This is what it looks like when you actually this is what it looks like for a deck that kids would try to build. Like they spend most of their money on a Grand Grace deck or so, but then they also put in other cards that actually manage to get their hands on, and they don't even look at the card abilities. Like, oh, I like this unit, it's in, and it doesn't do anything. So yeah, and now we look at the doggos. We got Gargwan, which doesn't do anything because you won't be able to get that extra ability because you don't have a Vanguard with Divine Skill. So doggo, Forceps, Persona Road this turn. This is okay for Grand Grace deck, but at the end of battle, this unit boosted Soul Blast 2 and return this card to your hand. Energy Blast 2, return this card to your hand. When this unit is put on the Guardian Circle, put one card with undercover this card name from the drop zone to the bottom of your deck, which will only be the copies of this card. And this unit gets plus 5k and plus 5k shield until the end of power. So I mean, it can work on its own, but of course it's ideally not possible to get the maximum benefit out of it, but still. And Gargwan just looks like a nice dog, simple enough. Doggo. But this though, like I'm hyper focused on this. I won't put Amorta one copy for extra protection, but I forgot to put there. I mean, even if you put Amorta in there, so you can't really use its card capabilities, and you just change the Vanguard straight into Leo, and this card comes online, but everything else doesn't. Everything else absolutely doesn't. If you have a great shield or greater Vanguard, this card put a total of two cards from Soul to drop. They were in the right deck. To right deck face up, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to one card with great shield or greater card with different name for your Vanguard among them. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle the deck. If you don't reveal a card, put this card into hand. When this unit is put to Guardian Circle, if your damage zone is 3 or more cards, then this unit gets Sosake shield at the if your opponent has a G zone, if your opponent's G zone has a card, buy the creature and greater card from Soul will drop, and this unit gets plus 10k shield until the end of the battle. So this is basically like a 20k shield from its own. So yeah, I mean, not much to say about that. This though, I swear to God, you come back to me and you put in Sarah's Veil in this deck, and you tell me so I can counter charge with this card as the target for Grand Grace to put into the back row center, and then when it attacks, I can Soul Blast 1 and it gets plus 5k at the end of the battle, and then because if I Soul Blast a Sarah's Veil, which I will have put into the which I will soul charge into the deck because I can, then you actually get the counter charge of this. You actually get a counter charge or the energy charge out of it also, which it sounds viable. The funny thing is that it just sounds viable to me, and of course, the biggest oops will definitely be Gargwan for sure, but not as fun as Veissrugur Dragon. And while this is a big oops as well, this is a big oops too as well. But again, collectively, so this will give anybody, any serious builder, any serious deck builder, you give them high blood pressure for sure. But this is just entertaining to me. The biggest oops for me, right, that feels like a win, that feels entertaining for the most part, is Veissrugur Dragon, and how it's a possibility that you could actually get Sarah's Veil into the Soul Blast it, just so you can get the counter charge or the energy charge out of it. Of course, there's gonna be better cards, but that's not the point of these deck builds. The point of these deck builds is to just have fun and follow the prompt and just do whatever you want. So, and just as long as it follows up. So again, if you get a laugh out of me, so that's a win right there. So and this is just enjoyable. This is just straight up enjoyable. Oh my god. Okay, very three good oops prompts too as well. Calamity is one. The Highlander, and of course Doggo, but more towards the Sarasville, but more towards the viability of Sarasville. So yeah, these are all good as well. These are all really good. I enjoy it. So I thank Inishi, I thank Kazu and Akihiro as well for putting these prompts in for me as well. Just try this off. I'd say that this is actually pretty good. So, and I've got some really solid stuff. So can't find ways to fix energy. Contemplates is purely shit. Yeah, it's pure shit. But it's fun. It's just honestly fun as well. Can't find ways to fix energy. What do you mean by can't find ways to fix energy? The Boomfang. So you don't need to actually. Plus, there's also the Great One. There's also the Great One penguin thing. Sorry, the Draco Kit also, which allows you to actually it's a Divine's booster, and you saw plus one in order to energy. Then you actually can get it to energy blast 3. So long as you put a copy of a Game Margin into the bottom of the deck, which you should be able to do so. So, but more energy charge wise to fix energy, I think it's like self-contained in its own right. So that may or may not be a thing. Plus, I think also with Rotsneer, you most likely be using the Color Blast more than you would using the energy, because the energy will be dedicated to the Moonfang to start, and then you can continue it on also using Veissrugur. That's what I think how it is. So yeah. Okay. So anyways, that was a great first. I got a lot of material to work with, and I had a ton of fun as well. And don't forget, you can absolutely join the Discord server. You can find the link in the description box below, on YouTube as well. If you're here on Twitch also, you can find the links over or on our Twitch page too as well at the bottom. And I'm just gonna go through these at the end of the live stream every Tuesday. I'm just gonna have a ton of fun. And I already have next week's one. Next week's one is basically make a standard deck using a quick start deck right line, but every card in the main deck must contain the letter B, excluding the grade 3 bosses, the triggers, and the PGs. So everything in the deck must have the letter B in it. If it doesn't have the letter B in it, it's not qualified. And we're gonna see how viable the decks are. So this is probably a test. This is probably gonna be a test of capabilities also, and see whether if the restriction is too loose. Or is it too tight? So we're gonna have to see how that goes in. So I was thinking of playing the ice fishing set order. So I think the ice fishing set order can also be put in there too. So if you really need it, there's some restrictions as to like, oh, the prison must only have the prison there, or you must have only the moon gate in there. No such thing is actually in place. So yeah, you could possibly get away with the ice fishing set order, I believe. So you already made Contemplate's fucked up version again. I mean, unless it comes out with a prompt. So if we can fit this prompt, then yeah, absolutely. But if not, then you know, I had my fun there. Kazu. Simple enough as it is. So, right. So we go through most of these, and you guys have until next week to actually put up all the prompts in there. Until like I start going through it. So yeah, feel free to come out to our Discord server. Again, you can find the links description box below. Twitch, I'll put it up whenever we have the live stream, and we go through this at the end of every Tuesday live stream. So this is so much fun. I had a blast. Thank you guys for participating. I hope to continue to see more. I hope to consider more of this as well. I hope that you guys on YouTube also enjoy these too as well. So yeah, with all that said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And as for you guys on Twitch, and also on the live stream too as well, thank you guys so much for joining me for the Newsday Tuesday. And suggest me names for this too as well. Suggest me names for you guys, what you guys want to name this section here. So because I'm thinking up of ideas here whatsoever. And yeah, I will put them all together. So and I'll cut this out, and I probably will take a bit of time on Wednesday to actually put it on the YouTube channel, because this is just way fun not to put it up, so for sure. Alright, so with all that said, thank you guys again for joining me for the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday. Testing the lab. No, there's no testing. Testing the lab. Testing the lab. Testing the lab. I might run with that actually. I might run with that. Not testing the lab per se, but I think I can shop it also to something, because I think there's something to be figured out from there. But nevertheless, feel free to make the suggestions to me. So I've got to go and get off stream because I'm extremely hungry. And yeah, that's it from me. So thank you so much for joining me for the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.